Hey yo, what's good everyone? I hope everyone is having a great day as I am lazily trying to recover what is left of my day. As I mentioned in the other upload today, Infamous Second Son, I just woke up from a nap. It threw everything off for me. Honestly, I hate taking naps. They're one of the worst things I could do at home. I always have a schedule to run at the very least for this semester, and that really didn't help me out today. I also had a really difficult training session this morning, but it is what it is. As always, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Motherfucker. As always, I hope you guys enjoy the video. In the westernized system, specifically in America, where, you know, you graduate from high school and at 18 years old, yada yada yada, yeah, yada yada, or 17 years old, it really depends, but yada yada yada. Fuck! But, man, I don't know how they expect these students to know exactly what they want to do at such a relatively young age, for the simple fact that, yo, on some real shit, these kids, and including myself, yo, like, we're still trying to figure out our identities, and I don't know how these guys are expecting us to have such a solid grasp on what we want to do for the rest of our lives. Yo, for the rest of our lives, like, it's great if someone has such an idea at such a young age to do it, but dude, not everyone's gonna be in the same boat. Like, if you know someone who has switched majors, let's say at least 3 times, maybe even dropped out of school, dude, it's very quick to call them, you know, fuck ups, and quite frankly, it upsets me when people do that. But guys, on some real shit, and I'm gonna sound like a delinquent when I say this, and I'm honestly very sorry if I am sounding that way, but yo, like, school is not for everyone, because quite frankly, at least in America, the education system strips the students' abilities to think critically, in my honest opinion. That was not fucking worth it. Damn it! Yeah, like, they stripped the students away, like, stripped the students' ability to think critically, and that like genuinely upsets me. And look, here's the thing. What you guys will learn about me is that I will always have a rebuttal for my own points. So, look, school is a fucking great resource, no matter how you look at it. It provides education to anyone who needs it. It provides opportunities to people who needs it. So I'm not trying to sound like a spoiled brat saying, like, yo, school isn't for everyone. I'm trying to give you guys some insight as to why I feel a certain way. And when it comes down to school, yeah, it's a great place for opportunities and resources. I cannot deny that. But in terms of, like, how formulaic it is, and which is very necessary for, like, for the government and all that, to save money and to be very efficient with how students will spend their time and money. Because, like, in a societal sense, we all have a certain role to fulfill, and functionally, it's very necessary for college-age students to participate in, like, it's very necessary for them to have an idea of what's going on, what they want to do, so that when they fill in the position and obtain the role, or in a societal sense, they will contribute. So, in a functional sense, it's very essential, for lack of better words, for students to have an idea of what they want to do in life. Like, whether it's to pursue something in the medical field, it's important. Like, not to, like, fuck, I'm talking way too much. But yeah, honestly, like, very important for the student to figure out what it is exactly that they want to do. And it's not to say, like, dude, what I was just talking about earlier, like, it's really fucking tough. It's really fucking tough, especially with how the like kids, including myself, we're still trying to figure it out. We're trying to, you know, for the lack of better words, forge our own path. Oh no no! Fuck. It's tough, honestly, to say the least. And like when it comes down to like the generation from the 1950s, who are now most likely elderly, specifically from when they forged their success, making it. And it's just, I'm not gonna say they don't understand where the kids are like coming from, but nowadays, like, dude, having an associate's, let alone a bachelor's, or maybe I'm confusing like the placement of the comparison in that, or the contrast in those in that sentence, whatever. But having either one, dude, it's the value of those such degrees, honestly, depending on what the career or the intended major is for the associates or the bachelor's degree. But degrees nowadays are losing value. It's having a degree is not as valuable as it used to be, let's say in the 1950s or even earlier. It's just not as valuable anymore, and it really sucks to say that. College students nowadays are really struggling because dude, the market, the jobs, careers, companies, they're all super saturated with, like, people even from the 1950s are still working. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's really nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing, when it comes down to that, like, students nowadays, they're literally losing opportunities, or not even able to have any opportunities to obtain a career, even with like, look, I know someone who goes to Cornell. They told me about how, motherfucker, I got the star. They told me about how they know someone that currently has a 3.95 GPA, give or take. I just fucking winged it. I don't even give a fuck. Yo, this is upsetting me. And look, I forgot where I read this. I don't have the scholarly resource to really back up what I'm about to say, but when it comes down to, I don't know if it's the boomers or the baby boomers. I don't know what term it is. I'm not really too keen when it comes down to my US history. But either one of those terms, they are still holding on to the jobs. Again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. If they want to work, they want to be on the grind for X amount of time, then, you know, do you. For real, do you. But kids nowadays, they have to be way more marketable. They have to, it isn't just about a degree anymore. It isn't about that. And here's the thing, like, I don't know if it's just a generation of millennials, which I'm currently in. As a collective, our skills, or skill rather, of communication fucking blows. I'm on some real shit. Like, our communication skills suck. It's terrible. And the evolution of technology really doesn't help. Because quite frankly, and I doubt it's just gonna be the generation of millennials. Quite frankly, the kids younger, like the 2000s and up, yo, on some real shit, they're growing up with like evolution, technology that has evolved to such a great extent. And like, if you guys enjoyed the video, Please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, subscribe. If you want to let me know what you think, comment below. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Heyo, what's good everyone? I hope everyone is having a great day, as I am lazily trying to recover what is left of my day. As I mentioned in the other upload, motherfucker.